Uh, Hello guys, it's Area 72 back again for another Roblox video, and guys, today, welcome to a rant from me. So I'm kind of here to update you on what's been going on and kind of like what I'm going to be doing. So recently, I got admitted into college. Yay, congrats. I'm now a freshman. So knowing that I'm now a freshman, I have a lot more responsibility on my plate. I have more homework assignments and I have tests a lot sooner than you would think. Like, you would think, oh, tests every 4 or 5 weeks. That's not bad. And then you go, oh, tests every 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's not as fun. And, you know, when you're a kid like me who doesn't want to try hard completely, you kind of feel like if you don't work hard, you're kind of screwed. I don't know. When it boils down to everything, I feel like I just want to be either the best or like just kind of comfortable. And I know comfortable isn't exactly the best thing to be like, oh, you should be comfortable in college when you're in debt, you know, no full ride, you're in debt, bro. Like, you gotta get a good job, you gotta lock in on those grades and scholarships, but like, I just want to relax, you know. It's been 12 years of just nonstop school, and now I'm going to 4 more years of nonstop school. Yeah, I'm getting a bachelor's, by the way. And 4 nonstop years of school again. I just want to be done, you know? I don't want to keep going. I just want to be relaxed for once and be able to, you know, be me. Because for the past 12 years, I've had to be a student. I've had to be, you know, the best student. I've had to be best of the best or an honors or A pluses. It's just, like, I know my parents wanted to have high standards for me, but when it comes down to it, I don't have high standards for myself. So, I don't expect to be the best. I don't expect to be number one, but I feel like if I'm not number one, I feel wrong. I feel like I'm not right. Which is probably why a lot of the things I want to do haven't been actually going on. Like, I want to be animating. I want to be drawing and sketching all sorts of things, but I don't ever put in the effort for it. Just like I don't ever put the effort into videos sometimes. I just feel like I'm moseying around and then just putting out slop. Like, even I admit the stuff I put out is not good. It's trash. It's not good content. And if I just put a little bit more effort into it, maybe it would have been worth the watch. But because I just don't like putting effort into things, I like being comfortable and just kind of having fun with everything, I have to do it. And, you know, when you're trying to do YouTube, you got to put in a lot of effort into videos. So I like trying to do my best, you know? I try to be, you know, a YouTuber. Not the best, but a YouTuber, you know? Kind of like, I don't like comparing myself to goats because I don't feel like I'm worthy enough to do that, but I have to do it just so, like, you kind of know. Kind of like Dan TDM or, you know, like YouTubers nowadays where it's kind of just editing, but it's not crazy editing. It's kind of just they're around and they're playing the game. They're having fun. That's the kind of content I want to make. I don't want to hit 1 mil subs and then try to do that. I want to do it now. So knowing that, I should probably just like try more, but oh, this rant is just like my brain is shutting down as I'm doing it. I don't have any script, I don't have any storyline, I don't know where I'm going. It's just talking. And I feel like just to talk would help me feel better when I post it, so that way I remind myself of what's going on. But yeah, let me just get to like the straight point. I was a little bit confused when I first went into college. You know, you have a new schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is crazy, and then Tuesday and Thursday there's classes, and then there's hour spaces. At first, I thought I had time, and then the more I went into it, I realized I had not that time. So then I felt a bit lost. And on top of that, when I hang out with JJR sometimes, you know, I like yelling a lot and kind of, as a joke, being loud is my kind of funny. But my roommate, we'll call him Tyler. My roommate Tyler, he's not a big fan of the loud. He's kind of a big fan of just kind of the jokes, you know, like the punchline. He's not a big fan of loud equals funny like I am. So when I was chatting with JGR, he kind of just went, "Oh, bro, could you like tune it down?" Now, it could be because, you know, it was late at night, which is when I usually have time to record or feel like recording. But it was kind of like a wake-up call that I'm not by myself like I used to be back at home. Like, I'm not an only child, but I had alone time more frequently, so recording wasn't an issue. But now that I'm in college and my free time is right after classes, and then I have clubs and I have out-of-school activities and I'm trying to drive home and hang out with the family at home, I feel like I don't have time to do any of it. And I feel like if I do spend time recording when I'm at home, it's kind of a waste. Because, like, if I'm spending time at home just, you know, playing video games and recording videos, then what's the whole point of me driving home and, like, a few hours away from my campus? Because it not only does it feel like a waste, but it feels like the people that I'm trying to visit are being ignored. And that's the whole point of me driving home. And I don't want to seem like a bum. I don't want to be like the rude, you know, the rude sibling coming home and being like, oh, I don't really care about you guys. I just want to go home and record YouTube videos. Like, that doesn't seem very nice. And I'm trying not to do that. So, yeah, anyways, so recently I feel like I've gotten more warmed up to like this college schedule, kind of when my roommate's out and about, or like when I can record just generally. And during those times, I feel more confident. I feel like that's when I can record. And knowing that, I'm going to tell you guys kind of the schedule I'm going to be trying to do, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be trying to record. So if you're thinking of joining me Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 4 o'clock. And when I'm going to be trying to post videos, it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday. You know, I'll be recording Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'll just kind of have some content around. But I'm not going to be having, you know, the best content because I'm trying to get a video out. I'm not trying to be the best YouTuber alive. Because if I was trying to be the best YouTuber alive, I would be a lot better at this. I would be posting already. I wouldn't be struggling in college. I feel like I'd be better at everything. You know, I feel like I would have actual abilities to do something better than what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so basically Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm going to be trying to post videos, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm going to be recording. And if I ignore you while I'm recording, I'm sorry. I'm kind of mid at this, so I kind of feel like I have to like either lock in with friends or not lock in at all. So anyways, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be recording, playing games. And then Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to be, you know, hanging around, having fun, and posting videos. So if you're joining me on Tuesday and Thursday, I'm not going to be recording, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I am. Now, I know that kind of sounds weird, because, like, I could record every day, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I might record every day and post Tuesday, Thursday, but it just depends on what's going on, you know? Because, you know, holidays, test days, finals are coming up. It's just going to be really complex. So overall, just expect content, but don't expect it every single Tuesday and Thursday that I'm trying, okay? Because, like, if I could do it every Tuesday and Thursday, I would. But, you know, life hits you hard, and sometimes life prevents you from doing what you want to do. Also, now that I got more RAM in my computer, I can also record with maxed out graphics. So you don't have to see me at 3 anymore when I'm trying to sweat in games. I can be at max, and I'm completely fine. And that way, it's not only more... is not only is it easier to watch, but it's also higher quality, and that's kind of what I want to start with. So yeah, recording with max quality and kind of putting a little bit more effort than I usually do. Because when I was doing my Forsaken videos, I kind of just spammed sound effects whenever I wanted. And it didn't really feel like I was trying. So yeah, I'm going to be trying a bit more in my videos, playing Forsaken and Roblox and such. But I won't guarantee I'll play Roblox forever, because Roblox is at a midpoint right now. David Baszucki, the insane psychopath that's running this platform, is literally ruining it as it goes along. And literally every game I am playing right now is having a downfall, and it's just not great. But I'm still gonna try. So I'm gonna try to make content. Hopefully I'll steer away from Roblox eventually, and maybe one day I'll even show you some more skits, some more animation, or maybe even some art that I'm working on, and maybe I'll do 2D animation like I really want to do. But yeah, with all that said and done with, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you guys didn't, leave a dislike. I mean, honestly, it's just a rant video. Music, me talking, no editing. I totally get it. But, you know, if you want to see Tuesday, Thursday updates, you know, you're happy that I'm back or something, maybe subscribe. Or if you're new, subscribe as well, because I promise that I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better, I promise. I'm going to try to be more consistent, and it's going to be a fun year. If I post more often than Tuesday and Thursday, it's probably because I'm trying to sweat to hit 1K before the end of the year, which is my year goal. And, yeah, I'm at like 967, so there's no excuse for me not to hit 1K this year. But other than that, that's kind of all I have to say. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!